What's up, everyone? This is Yuri, aka Russian Prototype. Thank you for being here if you're watching live, and thank you for watching later on if you're watching it in recording. Today, I wanted to take a moment and give a tribute to my father. Many of you know that my father passed last Monday, and I wanted to take a few minutes just to talk about him and pay my respect on my channel because my channel means a lot to me, and I wanted to make sure I acknowledge him that way. So today is going to be really about a tribute to Dad. Um, I wanted to first start by thank you for your kind words, for your condolences, and for your love. I've received so many meaningful messages from so many of you, and I appreciate that very, very much. It means the world to me. I appreciate your love. I appreciate your support. One thing I wanted to start with that it's definitely has been like a life-changing week. Um, Last Sunday, just a week ago, I was on my way to my parents. I was flying from Florida to Illinois, and within this week, a lot of things happened. At the time when I came in, my dad was still in the hospital, and I got to see him when he was still in his own mind. Um, I got to see his smile. I got to talk to him a little bit. And then the very next day, on Monday night, he passed. So it has been a very, very tough week. It has been the toughest week in my life, to be quite frank with you. Um, and that made me think about how everything can change within the blink of an eye. Because I think, in some ways, you never think about parents being gone. You never think about these life changes. You think things always going to be that way, but that's not how things work in reality. um, Dad had cancer. um, Within 2 weeks he really went down with it. Everything happened very, very quickly, but the last 4 days, 4 to 5 days, the process was very, very fast. So he went from speaking and being able to comprehend everything to literally um, just kind of breathing and not being able to talk. And the last day has been very, very tough for him. Um, and and that definitely was a big shock for the entire family. I've never dealt with cancer directly. I've never, you know, even though my grandmother also passed away from cancer, I've never seen that. So seeing that and being there with him and seeing how fast his health declined, that was very tough. That was very tough to see the man that I used to see in healthy, and in good health, all of a sudden just declining so very, very fast. Um, I think to all of you, to my beloved community, and to everyone else out there, I just want to really encourage you to take care of your health. Don't take your health for granted. If you have any suspicion about anything, go to the doctor. Don't let your condition linger, whatever it is. Um, do the checkups. I'm actually waiting on my own health insurance. I'm planning to do very comprehensive exams in the beginning of September as well. And I just want to encourage you all to take it very, very seriously. Your health, that is. Um, I want to talk. I don't want it to be a sad live stream and just talk about, you know, how my dad passed. I want to talk about what he meant to me and how he lived. That's what I really wanted to focus, because my dad brought my mom and I to the United States of America. He's the one who've changed my life for the better, and he also impacted a lot of other people in a very positive way. And I wanted to be able to acknowledge that, because my dad, he's not my biological dad, but he was my stepfather. But he was he was really, he became my father figure that I really never had. Um, he accepted me as a son when I came to United States of America. He he mentored me. He supported me like his own son, and he gave me one of the biggest foundations in life that a son can ask for. Um, at his funeral on Friday, they the guy, the man who was officiating the ceremony, was reading a passage from Corinthians 1 Corinthians 13 from the Bible, and I wanted to be able to read it to you because it really resonated with me. And that reads, "Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no records of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails." When I heard that, I thought that that was very fitting. I thought that it was really portrayed my father very, very well, because my dad had love for everybody. He loved everybody. And I wanted to tell you something else based on this. I wanted to tell you that we should love every day. We should not save a single hug. We should not save a single kiss. We should not save a single "I love you" for later. I think we should be letting our feelings be known. We need to be sure to tell these words our loved ones to our loved ones today, because we just never know. That's really what it made me think of. Some of these words from this passage in the Bible. As far as my father, continue on, you know, he was a simple man. My father, he was a regular guy. He liked to stay home a lot. He didn't care about, traveling to many places. He was in his comfort zone here at home. He was happy to do his yard work, and he was happy to watch his Cardinals play baseball. That was his team. And as I mentioned, he managed to love everyone. He managed to love his neighbors. He managed to love his stepchildren. He managed to love his grandchildren, uh, and all the people he would get in contact with. And I think people could feel his compassion and his kindness. Whether you were a mailman, whether you were a delivery man of food, whether you were a neighbor, they could feel it. They could feel it when they were around him. And so he taught me how to keep my chin up and how to keep a good faith regardless of the circumstances. He would always support. When I had a difficult time with my job, um, in beginning of 2020, he was there for me. He continued to kind of comfort me and tell me that, look, everything's going to be okay. You just got to hang in there. I remember that better things will come. And so he always had that attitude about life, you know, always just thinking positive, always supporting, always encouraging. he taught me how to be responsible adult, how to work even when you don't feel like working, or when you don't like the job, and how to manage yourself. Those were some main lessons, in addition to being loving and compassionate, that he told me. I do want to say that his spirit will live on. His spirit will live on in me, because these lessons will be kept as I continue on my journey. And these lessons won't be forgotten. And as hard as it was to see him gone, he's in peace now. He's in a better place, and my entire family always love him. Wish he could stay for a little bit longer, but I'm grateful for the years and for the knowledge, for the love, and for everything that we've shared for 21 years. So I just want to say that I love you, Dad, and thank you for all the lessons. And I know you're watching from above, and you will never be forgotten, and your love and your compassion and kindness will never be forgotten. I am eternally grateful for you and for your love. I wanted to see who is here right now. I wanted to say to my community that I also miss you very, very much. I'm going to be here at home for another week with my mom. As you can imagine, there's a lot of things to do. I'm still going to be working remotely from here, and then I'm going to head back to Florida next Sunday. That's the plan for now. But let's see who we have here. Looks like Heather is here. Hello, thank you for being here. Looks like Felicia is here. Thank you for being here. Brian is here. Hello. Brazil is in the house. Strong Ballerina is here. Hello. Thank you for hanging out. Looks like Intrepid Opal is here. Thank you so much for your words, and thank you for being here. Estrella is here. Hello. My friend Michael is here. How you doing today? Thank you for hanging out. Scarlett Wayne, I believe, is here. So thank you for being here as well. Lilium Azol is here. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you so much. Sheehan is here. Thank you so much. So happy to see all of you here. JJ Aguirre is here. Thank you for all your kind words, for all your comforting words, and for your sympathy. It means a whole lot to me. I really, really appreciate that. I know that there is quite a few people, when I made a post in the community tab on YouTube, there are quite a few people who responded with their stories, and how some of their family members passed. And I just want to say that if you lost someone to cancer, or if you lost someone unexpectedly, or if you lost a loved one, no matter how you lost them, then my prayers and my thoughts with you and your family. It's really difficult to understand until you experience it yourself. I think it's also very difficult to grasp what cancer is until you see someone passing away. This perhaps was the hardest thing to see, is because it felt like life was just taken away from my father. It wasn't that, he just was gone. It was, I'm still grateful that he didn't suffer for a month or longer, but it's certainly not the same thing as just the instant death. It's, he was in the hospital, he was medicated. But the last day definitely was very, very hard for him. And it's not easy to see your loved one to go through that. It is really difficult to see. So cancer, I would say it's one of the scariest. It's the scariest thing that I've ever seen in my life, up to this point. And my thoughts and my prayers, my condolences to anyone and everyone who ever lost a loved one due to cancer. Any kind of cancer, doesn't matter. Cancer does not discriminate. It's a scary, scary thing. Please take care of yourself. Take care of your family. Better safe than sorry. Check on your health. Definitely, you know, take matters in your own hands. Do your own research as far as what what type of things you can do to avoid cancer, and take care of yourself and your loved ones. That's really what I wanted to say to you. I did not have much to talk about today. I just wanted to, jump on live, make sure to connect with all of you. I miss all of you. To pay tribute to my dad, to honor my dad, and to continue on with my day. I wanted to tell you that next live stream will be on Saturday, August 14th. I will be kind of getting back into the routine of things with content, into the routine of things of work, and so show must go on, everyone. I know that he would want me to do what I love and what I'm passionate about, and this is very much it. My YouTube channel, all of you, my community, that's what it's all about. I'm very passionate about it. I love every moment of it. I love being able to connect with all of you, to create content, and I'm going to continue doing that. My friends, I don't know what else to say. This is probably going to be a very short one today. I think that I'm sending you, all of you, also virtual hug, and thank you for logging in. Thank you for jumping on and hanging out. I will probably try to resume some of my Instagram lives next week as well. I don't know if I'll be able to go every day like I used to, Monday through Friday during lunchtime on Instagram, but I will be getting back into the swing of things with that as well. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of this community. Thank you for being there for me during very tough time, the toughest time. And I wish you all an amazing weekend. You all the best. I love you very much. Have a wonderful day. And I'll be seeing you soon. All right.